Being 48-31, it's time we have a talk about the Los Angeles Lakers. We're talking about the Lakers, all the players right here on this channel. Stay tuned. With 4 games remaining in the regular season, the Lakers have a chance to break the 50-win mark. That is their best season since 2019-2020, when they actually had the #1 seed. They were 52-19 that year. #1 seed, went to the championship against Jimmy. That was Jimmy's first finals run with the Miami Heat. They take him out, and LeBron gets another ring. Anthony Davis gets his ring. When this season started with the same squad from last year, plus Dalton Connect, it wasn't looking like the Lakers were going to have such a successful season. Through the first 40 games, the Lakers with AD, their record was 22-18 with a negative point differential, which if you don't know, that means they're winning, but their margin of victory is really, really low. They were basically fighting for the bottom just to stay afloat. When you're 40 games into the season, you can be definitely named as a contender or not a contender. At that point, they were not a contender. The Lakers were not doing anything to be regarded as a contender. When you're 22-18, you're barely figuring it out. Though the Lakers were able to turn it around a little bit, they were on a 9-1 win-loss streak through their last 10, but then the Lakers decided to do something no one thought was gonna happen.
I just want your reaction, Stephen A., when you first heard this.
It's the biggest shock that I've ever seen covering the NBA all of these years, guys.
Stephen A. and I was going back and forth. He sending emojis. I'm sending emojis. And then I'm like, WTF, is this real?
The Lakers acquire Luka Doncic for Max Christie, Anthony Davis, and a first-round pick. Now, I can really give you my personal take on this trade, but I think the trade is so crazy that genuinely everyone in the world has the same mindset when you think about this trade. Just why? That's all I got, bro. The Lakers acquiring Luka Doncic has been the move and the boost they've needed to get back into the real playoff contender status. I'm not taking shots at AD. I literally have recorded an Anthony Davis video. I already had that up. With both Luka and LeBron, the Lakers are looking unstoppable. Luka is averaging, this is since he's came onto the Lakers. This is not full season. This is since he's came onto the Lakers. 27 points a game, 8 rebounds a game, 7 assists on 42% field goal in 26 games. And now it's 27 because they just played OKC last night. So they're 20-7 in when Luka is there in LA. I know that's not insane, but that's still a really good record. You're winning way more games than you're losing at a way better rate. LeBron this season, this is the whole season because he's been there all year. 24.5 points a game, which is his lowest since his rookie year. I love you, Bron, but damn, my boy's getting old. I'm about to be 24, man. Bron he's been here for fucking ever, bro. I can't believe it, I swear. Ever since AD left, he kind of took that AD role. How they were using him last year against Jokic or the year before against Jokic in the playoffs, and they would have AD roam off the backside help with Rui staying on Jokic. They're having Bron kind of wander on defense, and it is looking solid.
LeBron's playing at an all-NBA defense level. People may have perceptions of what he is as a defender. I watch it every night. He doesn't get scored on in isolation if teams do try to target him. He blows plays up. He's always in the right position, shifting, recovering. You know, I think there was this perception of him at this age, like conserving energy. No. There's no conservation of energy on that end of the floor.
They've been pretty good, man. I just think LeBron has been everywhere, and I really think it's because Luka's been there, and he's trying to show him like, yo, I'm gonna put in the work, play some defense. You have to do the same, because Luka's a cone. We all know Luka's a cone. He's not really guarding nobody. But if he sees everybody on the same team giving effort, why would he not try? Together, Luka and LeBron have elevated the Lakers, with both players consistently delivering high caliber game. Luka against OKC, this was super recent. He had 30 points, 7 and 6 in a blowout win. This is another standout game, but this one is for LeBron. This is in the overtime game versus the Knicks. LeBron had 31, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, and they won that game. My thing is, when you have 2 guys who can facilitate, who can score at will and get everyone else involved, it's a hard team to beat because that ball's not staying in one location the whole time. That ball is always moving, unless it's just Luka ISO. Their combined leadership and skill set have positioned them as a strong contender in the West. Like I said before, they're 20-7 since acquiring Luka. I believe that the Lakers are officially, just like the Warriors, just like the Clippers, they are an official contender. I think that everyone in the West has a shot. They have a genuine shot to go on a run. I think there's so much parity in the league right now. There's not too many super teams. You can literally pick anyone. If you're a favorite team of anybody in the West, root for your squad, bro. They got a shot. Now, you can't sit here and talk about the Lakers without mentioning the fan favorite Austin Reeves. He went undrafted in 2021, a player who's averaging 20 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, and 6 assists this year. Austin Reeves has a great basketball IQ and is a great pick and roll player, but can also create his own shot off the dribble. This is key. When there's no Luka and there's no LeBron, who's running that second unit? It is Austin Reeves. He's able to make his own shot. He's able to pass. He averages 6 assists a game. He's pretty good. So when you have LeBron, you have Luka moving with the ball, and then you still have Austin Reeves, you have Rui. I'm a Wizards fan. I was sick when we traded Rui. I like Rui. He's a good defensive player. He can get to his spot. He's a real mid-range threat. He's shooting the 3-ball better. They still have Dorian Finney-Smith, Vando, who came back off an injury from earlier in the year. They got Jackson Hayes. Man, the Lakers, they're not the deepest, but that top-end talent is kind of crazy. Austin Reeves, LeBron James, and Luka Doncic. I know the Lakers usually aren't going to be known as a defensive team, especially since they have Luka and LeBron and Austin Reeves, but technically, if you look at the stats, they've been better defensively without AD, and I think that's just because Bron is taking on more of a defensive load. Credit to JJ Redick. Without JJ Redick, they're not in this position. That's solely how I believe. You can say it how you want. They have the best players. Bro, JJ Redick is really good as a head coach. I feel like he really utilizes and maximizes the talent that he has. You guys know, usually at the end of these videos, I love to give a ceiling and a floor for each of the teams, but in this specific video, I'm gonna give you my take. This is coming from me today. If I were to pick one team, y'all know I don't usually do this. If I was to pick one team, I think it would be the Lakers. I personally believe they have solid depth, like a few other teams in the West, but their top end talent is one top 5 player in Luka Doncic, one top 15 player in LeBron James. LeBron's damn near playing top 10, but we're just gonna keep it top 15, so there's no arguments. I do believe that in itself is enough to bring you a championship. You guys have to remember, Luka made the finals last year. That's pretty much all I got for you guys. If you guys do enjoy, please be sure to drop a like down below. It takes a while to edit these videos. I do everything myself. I record, I edit, I gotta get the thumbnail, I gotta get the title, it's a bunch of shit to do, but I appreciate you for watching if you made it this far. I'll be back on Friday with a brand new video. Peace.